Alrighty, so game 5 of ANZAC Cup versus Hamza. How you going? Alright, take us through your list quickly.
Yep, we've got 2 Vindicators with the Havoc launchers on the back.
Yeah, so this is Chaos Space
Chaos Space Marines, yep.
Any particular chapter?
No, I've just gone Black Legion. I'm using them as Fallen, so there are a lot of adaptations there. Bike Squad, Lord with Black Mace, the Slanesh with an Icon. Slanesh with an Icon, they're jump troops. Got 2 normal units of Marines, 10 just hand weapons, and 2 Rhinos with combi fighters.
So no actual bolters.
They've all got pistols.
Pistols, yeah. No bolters.
No, only on
very melee army.
Yeah, very close up.
Alright, and so this is the board. I did my little deployment here. 3 guys, and then infiltrated all my gene steals on this side away from the bikes. I don't know if it's going to work or not. So I've got 1 Lictor, you can see him, he's hiding in there. And 2 Lictors in there. Alright, so last game, and I'm versing, you can see the list. It's the, what's it called, the Chaos Marines, which is a really balanced, I guess, but melee heavy list. Bikers, Raptors, normal squads with extra weapons. Just melee versus melee. So getting into the game, and the deployment was the same as mission 2, I think, which is the table quarters. So big no man's land in the center, table quarters. I deploy in my back corner and infiltrate my entire army. And my main game plan here was just drop a few units. So I threw a Lictor in that house just here down the bottom left, and then infiltrated the rest of my army kind of in the middle and top. And game plan being the bike squad with the Black Mace captain annoy and just hope my Morlocks do a number on that, and everything else pin. Try and snipe out, Slanesh icons with my Bibles. And apart from that, eat face, because it's a melee heavy list against a melee heavy list. Those Vindicators right in the middle are going to be giving me a bit of pain, but only for 1 turn, because I know I'm going to run forward and kill them. So, this mission here, I think it's just normal kill points or something like that. Oh yeah, it's like a modified kill point. So, like a Lord of War gets 5 points, your HQ gets 3, heavy support gets 2, elites give 2, troops give 2. I think, troops give 1, fast attack give 1, forts give 2 if destroyed. So, modified kill points, didn't matter. I was just going to charge forward. I think we got no, that's right. It was going to be a turn 1 charge by my opponent, but he shot at my Gene Stealers, and they actually broke. So my Broodlord there in the kind of right thing, the right hand side, actually broke, and so he didn't get charged off, so he couldn't do a multi-assault, which I was really happy about. And so no first... Oh no, there was a first blood. I think I actually got it, because his first blood, he was going to go for that, and didn't get it. It regrouped, got within fearless of my, the synapse of my prime at the back here, which I'm moving forward, and he regrouped. So my Morlock, unfortunately, if it had hit, it would have slammed those bikes, but unfortunately the Morlock completely scattered, actually hit one of my Gene Stealers and killed it. But the horror, actually, the MVPs, I guess, for this game was the horror. Because I kept all 3 units, the back units will be in a turn 2, but the huge jump pack units, so top left-hand corner, there's a whole bunch of jump pack guys, and you'll see in the intro, or you saw in the intro, but they were pinned for the entire game. I was loving that, because what I did is I got my Death Leaper to negative leadership the HQ, also the sergeant of that squad, so they're down to now leadership 8. Then I cast horror on them, so they're casting leadership 6, pinning checks. And they failed every turn. So turn 1, I horror them. Turn 2, horror them. Turn 3, etc, etc. And yes, I kept that unit pinned. I kept the units, the top middle top unit pinned until I charged them. And so I could really control his movement. Now, unfortunately, Hazam, he moved a little bit too close with my Morlock coming in with his unit right next to my, what's it called, the Lictor there. And so I didn't have to scatter it. And my Morlock came up and just killed all but one, I think, of that unit. And actually immobilized the Rhino that's next to it. So I'm doing well, but his bike squad, I had to I had to assault with multiple units. So I think I got 2 units of Gene Stealers, the Morlock, a Lictor, and eventually my Tyranid Prime with another Broodlord charges in, and I get it all the way down to his HQ, his main Lord. It's really, really hard to kill that unit. I didn't get really any Rens, but it has Feel No Pain and Toughness 5. Very painful. So even with all those crazy amounts of initiative, so I'm striking first. Initiative 7 on the Broodlords, initiative 6 on the Lictors, and Gene Stealers. I'm still striking first, but I'm still not getting. It's just so resilient. And that Black Mace actually instant killed my Morlock because I rolled a 6 on the toughness test. Not helpful. Now, something that you have to remember with Death Leaper is he is not fearless and he does take instinctive behavior. And that actually causes me to lose, I think, 4 or 5 points here in this mission because Death Leaper failed his instinctive behavior test and then rolled a 1 on the lurk, which means he was falling back. And because it was the last game turn, he counted as destroyed. So something to really, really pay attention to. I wouldn't make Death Leaper my Warlord ever. And if you're actually going to run him, maybe not do this was a kind of like a full no Synapse list. I did have one Synapse guy, but the whole idea was just do crazy amount of Lictors and stuff like that. It can backfire on you if you fail on Death Leaper, which is not cool. But so overall, I came 4th, which was cool. 4th overall. I won 3 games, and I thought I drew 1, but I actually lost that one I drew because we went back and we realized the first blood was only for turn 1. So lost 2, won 3. My painting was good, and the sports was good, I guess. No one thought I was a cheesy bastard. So really fun game. I always enjoy ANZAC Cups. I usually play against, apart from Rod, game 1, I play against new people because a lot of the people I verse are from the army, which is always a fun thing. So anyone who hasn't played ANZAC Cup, go play it. It's very good.